Are you a teacher, Scott?
Yeah.
You a teacher? What do you
Historian. I'm a historian.
Historian. Yeah. What about English history
What do
then?
you do? Yeah, I've
English
already
history.
answered. You just keep
You
repeating
can't
the
teach
same
English
word.
history, can you?
Can you just repeat the same questions over and over?
English history. Not a chance you teach that.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be teaching
Yeah,
it,
like
actually.
the Opium Wars, slave trade, done all that, did you? Did you read about the Opium Wars and the slave trade? Yeah, you have, yeah.
The human beings, we are the sensible people.
What,
we are
last
the
week
ones who are saying,
in Afghanistan, places like that? Do you know anything about English history?
Yeah, loads.
Yeah.
You?
Yeah.
Don't know anything about anything else.
Well, you don't seem to. You seem to be obsessed by Palestine. Have you ever been to Palestine?
I've been around for a long time, mate. So you get to learn quite a lot over that time.
Have you ever been to Palestine?
Maybe. Maybe.
So no. That's kind of typical, isn't it? You just having a
Can't
midlife
decipher what you're saying right now.
midlife crisis.
I had that a long time ago, to be honest. I was in midlife a long time ago.
Yeah, I think so too.
I'm a lot older than you think.
So am I.
Yeah, you're lucky.
Thank you. Scott's having another go at somebody else. Having another go at somebody else, Scott? What's wrong? I thought you got everything off your chest with me. I've been trying to help you. I try to put you on the analyst couch, to discuss things with you. So Scott's really in meltdown with everybody mode today. He's putting up the peace fingers today. So at least this week we've got some of what Scott believes in, and that's always a positive step forward. When we find out what he does actually believe in, and I think we know what Scott already believes in, and that is the pro-Hamas genocide of Israel and the Jews. And to be perfectly honest, I am really not pro-Israeli or a Zionist. I couldn't care less in the terms of their politics. I want to concentrate on British politics, as I think we all should do in each respective country, as opposed to bringing world politics over to here, where we have nothing to do with it whatsoever. Just making people more homeless, because we have to pay for these marches every single week.
How much tax do you pay?
Oh, a lot. Pay more than you. I mean, you're
Don't
left
pay any rent though, do you?
Do I not? Do I not? Huh? Scott's in weird kind of stalker mode again. Thank you for hiding your face today. It's been a lot more pleasant. So you've never been to Palestine then? That's quite an admission, that, Scott.
There's some places in Palestine, I'll tell you, I've been on.
Okay. Have you been to Rafah?
No, I've not been to Rafah.
No. Have you been to Gaza?
Gaza's a general area.
Yeah, I know it is. Have you been there?
So what about towns?
Have you been there?
How about towns?
Have you been there?
Well, I've just told you I've not been to Rafah, so I've not been to Gaza, have I?
Well, I don't know.
No, you don't know yet.
I don't know what you know.
Other places.
So why would I though, Scott?
Other places.
Why would I though?
You don't know.
Why would anybody?
You don't know, do you?
Why would anybody?
You don't know.
Why would anybody from Manchester know the intimate towns and cities of a country like 2,000 miles away? easy, yeah.
He's alright. He's fine. You're a mess.
Well, that coming from a Hamas propagandist. Hamas propagandist. Yeah. Hamas. You can say it. You can say it.
Thanks, guys.
He's a teacher in Manchester University.
Is he an actual teacher? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Crazy,
scary, isn't it? Really scary.
Once I learned that, I was like, what?
I know.
God, that's crazy. No wonder he covers his face and everything. With you have a reason, but...
Yeah, safety.
No, because you can easily change. Like, if someone's after you can easily change. But
Yeah, I go to all kinds of different situations.
Yeah.
Everybody gets to know me. So even in this, I mean, everybody knows what I look
But
like
then
anyway.
he's doing it because he's a teacher, which is crazy.
Yeah.
And not just a teacher in like a high school, in a university as well.
I know that he was at the university, but I didn't know quite what he did. Nobody ever told me what he did. So.
Yeah, I just learned, he told me.
Oh, him there? Yeah. That's cool, that is.
His name's called Scotty. I think it's because he's Scottish or something.
I don't know. He's off his head anyway today.
Absolutely.
Big Fight Classic this week. Big Fight Classic this week, thank you.
Palestine, and then admitting that you gave up. You just gave up.
Why would anyone from Manchester know the intimate map of another country? That's the whole point, Scott. You're obsessed with it. You're obsessed with it.
See you next week.
And over there are the Ukrainians. Joey's going to go over there. They're so sweet, they're so quiet. Nobody ever bothers with them apart from the occasional.
So well done, everybody. Give yourselves a round of applause. Make sure you send all your
I'm going to stay for the speech.
to the people of Gaza.
Embarrass yourself again.
Send all your photographs to everybody in your address book on your phone.
Except, I don't think we're mates, are we yet? We're not mates, are we?
Don't talk to no one.
We're not exactly mates, are
Don't
we?
talk to no one.
We're not mates, are we?
What time next week?
You said see you later next week, mate.
Sunday or Tuesday usually comes out.
You said.
What did you say?
You said
I
see
said.
you later next week, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not my mate, and I'm not your mate.
No, I know.
Right, then so why call me mate? It's a bit weird.
To get traced.
You're weird.
Yeah, you're weird.
You're weird. You're like my stalker, always on my channel.
Turn your camera around so everyone can see how weird you are.
Everybody see me.
Well, you can come around the back here till everybody's within earshot.
Everybody can see me on his and everybody else's camera. Look
And
at
we shout together.
Paddington Bear.
Free, free.
For the Hamas version of Paddington Bear.
Maybe read a few books next week. You might have some knowledge on me
Hamas
about it.
version of Paddington Bear.
Yeah, do some reading this week. I'll text you next
To
week.
thank everybody who was here
Get some
today.
towns in Palestine.
Is that what you do? Are you a teacher, Scott?
Yeah.
Especially
You a
if you were
teacher?
in front of the
What do you
bus.
teach?
Historian. I'm a historian.
You're a historian.
Thank you for the tremendous students of the Youth Front for Palestine who kept us.
What about English history
What do
then?
you do? Yeah, I've
English
already
history.
answered. You just keep
You
repeating
can't
the
teach
same
English
words.
history, can you?
Can you just repeat the same questions over and over?
English history. Not a chance you teach that.
Really?
Touchy for
Yeah.
some of us.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be teaching.
Yeah,
but
like the opium wars, slave trade, done all that. Did you? Did you read about the opium wars and the slave trade? Yeah, you have. Yeah.
The human beings, we are the sensible people.
What, last week in Afghanistan, places like that?
Did you read about the SAS committing war crimes in Iraq and Afghanistan? Did you read about that?
Yeah. I think that's bloody awful myself.
English history, that's what I know.
What? English history? I don't think so.
So I want to thank everybody.
You'll have to find out, won't you?
Today, I want to thank everybody who's played.
Comment on it. Put it in the comments.
Flags and the banners, and please, will you give
So
your
Scott
flags
says put it in the
back?
comments.
If you got a flag from us today, will you please give it back?
Guess
so
what
we
job
can
I
use
do?
it again? And the same with
Put it in the comments.
Teacher.
If you've got the photographs, then please.
You said
can
teacher.
Well, give me another one.
There's a lot
That
of
you've said teacher 3 times, it's getting boring.
You said teacher.
No, you said teacher.
No, I said, are
I'll
you a
roll it
teacher?
back and
You
then
said
you'll
yeah.
find out that you said teacher.
For anyone.
So give us another one. What else?
You said you was a
I've done
historian.
many roles
And
in
yes,
my
you are a
career,
teacher.
mate.
Weeks ago,
That's what you
Represented
said.
my country. Have you?
Now, I don't want to
Yeah.
describe
Yeah,
it in
in
too
what?
much detail because I don't
In
want
many
somebody
things,
just
actually.
going up to the
In many
stall and
things.
saying,
what?
yeah, I lost it.
What have you brought it
You don't
up?
have to
No,
describe
I
it.
said that I represented my country. It's
But
like,
what?
You did.
that's for me to,
what?
that's for you to find out. Make a comment. What have I represented my country in? Put a
Nobody's that
comment.
interested in you, Scott. Apart from laughing.
Everyone's interested in me, bro.
It's like, I don't know, it's like
Interested in me.
it's like a comedy show.
Yeah, I know. That's why I try and make it. Take your mind off other things.
You're like, what?
And then you don't know anything at the end of it, do you?
You don't know what?
No. You get to the end of the march and you don't really know. You've not really learned anything, have you?
I've learned everything, yeah.
Go home safely.
You're aggressive.
Everything. What, even English
Aggressive,
history?
hateful people who cause the war.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Some of these
Yeah, yeah.
provocateurs, Zionists and screamers.
The war is against 2 armies, right? With a Navy,
Some
an
of
Air
them it's a bit
Force.
less pleasant than what I've just
So,
said, judging
back that
by the
up.
abuse that
And
we
terrorists.
get.
So back that up.
Terrorists, because
I ask you to go
Hamas
safely.
are really terrorists and they just
Where did they
like
exist in Palestine, Hamas? Where did they
keep on
exist?
going on about that.
Yeah, where did? Well, you'll learn this week.
It's got nothing to do with
So
it.
your group
It's
is
got
all
nothing
up
to
as
do with
Hamas,
it.
but where did they exist?
But it is Hamas though.
Where are they
It
the
is
elected
Hamas.
government of?
They're doing the negotiations.
Right, so why is
They're
it
the ones
happening in
who
the West Bank
started.
now?
They're the ones who
Why is
started
it right now? It started in 1948.
Because it's more than just Hamas
It started.
in terms of
Yes, there is.
terrorists.
You see how many actions that come out
Lots of
every day
groups.
this
Yeah,
week?
lots
in
of
those
groups around the
places.
world.
And
ISIS.
it's
Hamas are the most dominant. That's who these people
Dominant in who?
supporting.
Where?
Here.
Why do you think they have some sort of presence outside of Gaza?
Yeah.
Where?
Manchester University, London Universities, Birmingham Universities, Nottingham, Leeds, Glasgow, just all in the left
Yeah,
wing.
yeah.
On the 5th.
how
All
are
with
you
the
gonna
trans
connect
rights
that
and
up?
gay groups.
Really?
Yeah.
That's the rubbish that you're writing, isn't it?
What?
As I said to you the other week, write a book about it, but don't come down here spouting rubbish, because you just sound ridiculous.
No, I'm telling the truth, Scott.
You sound ridiculous.
Telling the truth. You know it. That's where the vile hatred's coming from, the trans rights groups.
Go
Learn this
safely.
week. Do a bit of
Yeah.
learning, do a bit of reading.
And Hamas.
From the stall. Will
The
you
merger
please
between
disperse
Antifa
now
and
as
Hamas.
quickly and as efficiently as you can, and see you again next Saturday, if not before. Free, free! Free, free! Free, free!
That was an epic
Free, free!
flashpoint situation there with Scott.
Free, free!
Really funny.
Free!